At home along the QEW at Eastport Drive, 35 degrees, no traffic problems to speak of at this hour. As we continue with CH News at 6. 10 years ago, one of the stories we were talking about on this newscast was the case of Nancy B. She was the Montreal woman who suffered from Guillain-Barré. That's a rare form of paralysis that is usually temporary. But Nancy B. ended up on a respirator and died after fighting for the right to refuse treatment. And while we watched the wintry images of Nancy B.'s lawyers going to court, a local doctor who suffered from the same condition helped us put a human face on the story in this area. Connie Smith reported then, and she has the story again now.
Dr. Jeff Ennis began working on this boat in 1989, the year he came down with Guillain-Barré.
I couldn't close my eyes, I couldn't swallow, I could barely talk, I couldn't walk. The neurologist at that time came in the room and I asked him, I said, am I going to die? And he said,
Jeff lived, but he is among a small percentage of Guillain-Barré patients who never fully recover. He is still in constant pain.
I have generalized burning all over. It was patchy.
Right now, you have
as
pain.
we speak.
But Jeff soon discovered the best medicine didn't come in a bottle, but in the boats you find hanging on the walls of his Dundas home.
There's no nails in it. There's no glue in it.
Building them held his family together, too. This was the one activity he could do with his 4 boys. He even designed a type of canoe that was easier for people with impairment to construct.
This is a skin-on-frame boat. It's about 18 pounds.
Jeff loves the water. In fact, he has a sailboat here at Harbor West in dry dock. It's becoming increasingly more painful for him to sail. Besides, his passion is in boat building. He's left his stormy seas behind him in a hospital bed.
Today, he helps others weather their storm.
I can't think of anything great about feeling rotten, but at a pain clinic, it actually is a helpful thing.
Jeff is the founder and director of the Pain Clinic at St. Joseph's Hospital in Stony Creek, where he works with his wife, Gilda, a physiotherapist.
He's able to really not only tell patients about how to cope with chronic pain, but he actually lives it.
I can either let it get me down like a big lead weight, or say, okay, what can I do in spite of it? So for me, I can do this.
He asks his patients what they can do.
I was in that black hole of depression and pain at one point, but now I'm getting out and I'm doing things and I'm volunteering and making the very best of my life.
I've gotten back my family, just the outlook of my life totally.
I can spread out how I do the boats, bit by bit, and I can engage with people to build with me. And they're not engaging with me because I'm not feeling well.
He's a highly motivated person, so in spite of how he's felt, he has moved on with his life and has worked beyond his limit.
And Dr. Jeff Ennis continues to motivate others in the same boat to do the same.
But if this is how it has to be, find something useful in it, because it makes life a heck of a lot better. It really does.
This is boat number 15. Like his big models, he gave this one away too. Next year, Dr. Jeff Ennis hopes to start a boat building program at a summer camp for special needs kids. Do you have an update on a story from the past? Just give me a call or send me an email.
Thank you, Connie. Always instructive to go back into the past and see where these things are these days. So thank you for that again, as usual. Matt Hayes is inside as we get set for game number 6.
That's right.
Ticats 2 and 3 on the season.
Yep.
Got to have a